remember that?
Beats one, Billie Eilish. Groupies have feelings too. I just thought I'd single in on that because nobody thinks about it. You know, groupies are like dolls, but they're not. They're humans. They're human beings with brains and hearts and feelings and families and friends. This is my little place for where you can hear what goes on in my head and what comes out the other end. Groupies have feelings too! Groupies have feelings too. Groupies have feelings too. Billie Eilish. Beats one.
So, yo, it's Billie Eilish. I'm here again with my brother Phineas.
What's up?
The first episode was basically the hypest I could be, which was basically like what my groupies, if I had groupies, I mean, I do, but I treat them with respect. You always gotta treat groupies with respect. What they hear if they were with me 24/7. And then this one is sort of the other side of that, I guess, which is just being neglected and being sort of left as nothing, sort of thought of as just there to pleasure someone else or to please someone else. And I feel like that's not fair at all. And not necessarily each song has to do with neglect, but I'd say it's the feeling you get when you hear it, whether or not it's a love song or a song about being neglected or, you know, anything that sounds like you're dying. That's just kind of the mood today, I feel like. So I'm just going to share that mood with everybody. And I think it's like, it was actually really hard to make this playlist because it was huge. It was like 200 songs. And then I was like, yo, I have to put 25 songs in here, but there's 200. So it took me like a week to edit this down and I did it. So thank you, Billy. Anyway, it was just so long because like I am depressed a lot of the time and music is like the way I cope. And that's how everybody is, I think.
Not that these all fit into a specific genre, but I feel like in what you're talking about sort of structuring music around moods, is this maybe, can we say this is your biggest mood?
This is the biggest mood. Mood is annoying, but mood.
Big mood.
All right, so yeah, first of all, we're going to start with a song by yours truly, Billie Eilish. This is a song called Bitches Broken Hearts, and this whole song just like came out of me so fast, I feel like.
Yeah.
We were just like sitting in the studio, me and Phineas and this dude Emmett Fenn, and I was in a horrible place and I wrote about it, and that's sort of what this song is about. And it's one of the songs I'm most proud of.
You can pretend you don't miss me. You can pretend you don't care. All you wanna do is kiss me. Oh, what a shame I'm not there. You can pretend you don't miss me. You can pretend you don't care. All you wanna do is kiss me. Oh, what a shame I'm not there. What is it you want? You can lie, but I know that you're not fine. Every time you talk, it's all about me, but you swear I'm not on your mind. You can pretend you don't miss me. You can pretend you don't care. All you wanna do is kiss me. Oh, what a shame I'm not there. Everybody knows you and I are suicide and stolen art. Pretty mama sews stitches into all your broken heart. You can pretend you don't miss me. You can pretend you don't care. All you wanna do is kiss me. Oh, what a shame I'm not there. Somebody new is gonna comfort you like you want me to. Somebody new is gonna comfort me like you never do. Every now and then it hits me that I'm the one that got away, but I guess being lonely fits me, and you were made for begging to stay.
So the last song was Bitches Broken Hearts by me, and that day I had been crying the whole day like a bitch. So by the end of the last verse, my voice wasn't really working, as you could probably tell, which is like why the last line of the whole song, which is, I guess being lonely fits me, and you were made for begging, stay. When I said stay, it just came out as a whisper because I had no more voice left because of whatever that was going on.
You know when you have a bubble in your throat and it kind of pops as you're talking?
A bubble in your throat. And it's like, ah. Like that
You
kind
sort of said stay through that. You're like, may for begging.
I did, because I remember like tearing up during it or some shit.
Oh,
It was horrible. Anyway, that sort of leads into my next song that I'm going to play, which is Another Love by Tom Odell. And that's sort of like, I don't know, it just reminds me of the way that day felt, which is that all my tears have been used up on another love. That's like the whole point of the song. And what I think is really sick about this song is just sort of the simplicity of it. Like the first line of the whole song is, I want to take you somewhere so you know I care, but it's so cold and I don't know where. That's just such a sentence. Like you could just say that, you know? And I feel like people think too hard. I think too hard. When I write, I'm like, I gotta say something.
trying to be poetic.
Yeah, I want to be poetic and say this and this. But sometimes like the simplest, most normal sentence sounds the realest and you sort of feel the most. And that's how I feel about this song. So yeah, this is Another Love by Tom Odell.
I wanna take you somewhere so you know I care, but it's so cold and I don't know where. I brought you daffodils on a pretty string, but they won't flower like they did last spring. And I wanna kiss you, make you feel alright. I'm just so tired to share my nights. I wanna cry and I wanna love, but all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up. I wanna fight, but my hand's been broken one too many times. So I use my voice, I'll be so thick and rude. Words they always win, but I know I'll lose. And I'd sing a song that'd be just stars, but I sang them all to another heart. And I wanna cry, I wanna learn to love, but all my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up on another love, another love. All my tears have been used up.
Billie Eilish. Groupies have feelings too. Beats one.
Wrapped up in dissonance, I'm sorry that I just walked away. Lost in the insignificance of mine, I had no words to say. Now mother pulled the teeth out of your fight. Hold it in here, let's go dancing. I do believe we're only passing through. Wired again, oh look who's laughing, you again. Oh you, oh you, oh you. Hold it in, oh let's go dancing. I do believe we're only passing through. Wired again, oh look who's laughing, me again. All fired up on you. And now she's caught between what to say and what she really means. Wrapped up in empathy, the chemicals are pushing past my blood. Hold all my cliches, they're tipping my tongue to tell you that it's love. Hold it in, now let's go dancing. I do believe we're only passing through. Wired again, oh look who's laughing, you again. Oh you, oh you, oh you. Yeah, hold it in, oh let's go dancing. I do believe we're only passing through. Wired again, oh look who's laughing, me again. All fired up on you. And now she's caught between what to say and what she really means. And I am finally coloring inside the lines that I live between. Hold it in there, let's go dancing. I do believe we're only passing through. Wired again, oh look who's laughing, you again. Oh you, oh you, oh you. Hold it in, oh let's go dancing. I do believe we're only passing through. Wired again, oh look who's laughing, me again. All fired up on you.
All right, I'm gonna play a song off the album Black Swan by one of my favorite artists right now overall, which is Smino. I feel like I'm basically putting like at least one song on each playlist by Smino because there's there's a song for each mood I have by this dude. And I don't know, I'd say like Black Swan, his album was probably like for me the main influence for my EP Don't Smile at Me, which is weird. It's so different, but I think I learned so much listening to that whole album and like hearing every single thing that he does and the way he uses his voice and like layers and stuff like that. I just learned like a ton and I don't even know. I just think he's such a genius. And I remember tweeting when I found the album that Black Swan was the best album I'd ever heard in my whole life. And I completely stand by that. So this is Amphetamine by Smino. And what's fucking sick about this song is, first of all, the first half is like this like beautiful but still like groovy, sad afternoon in a bath. The whole afternoon you were we're not drowning in baths, but we were in a bath, you know? Oh my Lord. And then halfway through the song, it just stops. And then it starts a new song, and it's completely different. And that's not really the sad mood we're in today, but I'm gonna play it anyway because it's fucking sick. And it's got this girl rapper on it, and she's not even featured, which I actually think is rad. Like, nobody's featured on this song, and there's like 8 dudes in the second half, which I think is just like so baller. So
Black Swan is stylized, right? It's Black Swan, isn't it? Aren't there no vowels or
Black
something?
Swan, yeah. It's,
so if you're trying to look it up,
BLKSWN.
Yeah, Black Swan.
I didn't know it was Black Swan until like a month ago. Because I was like, yeah, I love his album BLWK. And they were like, you mean Black Swan? And I was like, yep. It was embarrassing as shit. Anyway, yeah, this is Amphetamine, a beautiful song in the first half. And then like the best verse I've ever heard. And it's this girl like rapping like a little fairy. And it's the fucking sickest thing I've ever heard in the second half. All right.
Moonlight disrupt the day, been like this every night. Walking and stumbling, just some bread today. Though I said no, not this time. Cycles on cycles, it's like an amphetamine. High marinate on my mind, stuck on me, yeah. I know that I'll be alright if I just make it through the night. Pat me the amphetamine, right now I can focus on anything. Why they take Lil Bro instead of me? I heard when you heard we was side me. Niggas was 17 when I found out what that cheddar mean. Rats and bite holes through the wall to get close. Watch for they trail, man, they always be close. I'm a backwood roller, really a smoke. This louder than when you drive on the shoulder. Stump on the gas till I'm blowing with the motor. Can't afford to sit with my thoughts, so it's over. Really, but luckily I got a real one, she with me. Shouty, she yellow, yeah, keep me on my toes, stay mellow, she deserve a ring. I'm off to Saturday. The Saturday, better me. Oh, I don't know where I'm headed. Don't know where I'm headed. Saturday, the Saturday, better me. Oh, I'm fatter me. The Saturday. Don't know where I'm headed. Don't know where I'm headed. Moonlight disrupt the day, been like this every night. Walking and stumbling, just some bread today. Though I said no, not this time. Cycles on cycles, it's like an amphetamine. High marinate on my mind, stuck on me, yeah. I know that I'll be alright if I just make it through the night. Moonlight disrupt the day, been like this every night. Walking and stumbling, just some bread today. Though I said no, not this time. Cycles on cycles, it's like an amphetamine. High marinate on my mind, stuck on me, yeah. I know that I'll be alright if I just make it through the night. I'm off to Saturday. The Saturday, better me. Amphetamine, don't know where I'm headed. Don't know where I'm headed. Saturday. Better me, amphetamine. Saturday, oh I don't know where I'm headed. Don't know where I'm headed. No.
Let's now groove. You ready? Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Are you ready?
Crash course into the world, this insular world. The culture vultures flock in every sense of the word. My nose can sniff the shit out, but I'm never deterred. Never be scared, score through the downs first and third. Granddaddy spittin', ain't nothing new about the system. Cause how they do me, they did them. Appropriating the fellas, sucking the fruits from my elders. Don't give a chuck by no berry, they rather listen to Elvis. Whoa, mama. And these kids kids know better. I'm grand like Abuela. More hands than Coachella. La hope is wherever. Shorty cold as December. I still fold dirt on Manila. Burn with me, baby. I hibernate, smoke the lettuce. No niggas jammed off the Reggie. Free all my dogs for Corella. Ella, niggas need cream, vanilla. Elevate, coconut beamer. Order switching lanes. Chocolate interior, that's a Billie.
I done went murder Mike on the mail. She on the payroll, he on the payroll. I want the queso, I want the caseload. She do what I say so. Now she f***ed up, yeah, she might do the fable. Send her RIPO, yeah, and that shit for shorty low. Back when I was broke, I had to pour that Bacardi slow. Now I'm on the board, niggas salty like margaritas. Ooh, I used to dream about the cool, baby. Now I think about when it was me and you, baby. Used to dream about the cool, baby. Now I think of me and you.
I don't know what's better, I won't say what's worse. Penis like a needle when I bleed these words. I can make a blessing if I spit this verses. That's why I be rich until I read my curse. I could be the sweetest secrecy up in the frequency. That's why you feel the need to look at me like I'm a deity. Duality is key, you see that I'm seeing you seeing me. So now we seeing equally, and that don't happen easily. Needlessly to say, I hate we meeting this way. Feel like I packed up to go about a week ago. I don't know if I switch up my flow, I might tap into the pinnacles. I'm selling syllables, I'm losing principles. Looking, searching miracles, hurting workman curtain close. Earn $1 million just to owe it to some imbeciles. If they tell me no, I be dumb. All I hit is go. Crossfire coming, but I'm pigeon-toed when the froze.
I done went murder Mike on the mail. She on the payroll, he on the payroll. I want the queso, I want the caseload. She do what I say so. Now she f***ed up, yeah, she might do the fable. Send her RIPO, yeah, and that shit for shorty low. Back when I was broke, I had to pour that Bacardi slow. Now I'm on the board, niggas salty like margaritas. Ooh, I used to dream about the cool, baby. Now I think about when it was me and you, baby. Used to dream about the cool, baby. Now I think of me and you.
Kind of linguistics, punishing puns. Pumping the petrol, gas in my lungs. Loving the low times, hide in the mud. Up in the cabinet. Imagine a baby reaching his hands up to grab it. A pipe then bust in heaven. And got the leaking out blessings. Reaching my hands up to grab it. Rearing my bags up.
Sunny metropolis, overzealous as telephone, a new continent. Maybe wrote me a rocket ship, copper all on my dash, and he ticketed Lady Optimist. Said I'm moving too fast, slow down. Hoping Duff for Lauren Hill, whoa now. Everything is never thing, the object steady mystified. My allegory is underneath the rock where only fear resides. I bet I'm gon' find it, I know I'm gon' find it. Happiness, bank account, white accountant. I found the fountain. I was born in all black, how could God denounce this? I told him, give me my money, I need my money now. Thank you, Jesus, whoever you are. I know you gifted me the gift of gab and simile and simpleness and solitude, cause loneliness been good to me. I told him, give me my happy, I need my holy now. Thank you, Jesus, whoever you are. Thank you, Jesus, whoever you are.
How many times did you listen to that song before you got to that part?
Like 8.
Yeah. Because that happens. You listen to songs for like a minute and you're like,
but this is the thing is, this is what I'm saying is that I always listen to a song like 30 seconds in and then I change it. That's just like how I've always been, because I don't know why I've been trying to like learn how to DJ recently because I feel like DJs do that so well. Like I just transition. Some DJs, like you just play the good part of the song that everybody wants to hear and then you change that.
Right.
And the thing is, like, I find new music all the time, so I do that with new music, you know? Like, anyway, yeah, it took me a long-ass time to figure out that was in the second half of this song. But the thing is, like, it's not even fully halfway there. It's, like, half of the first half, which is, like, sick.
Yeah, it's really
sick.
good.
It's so tight. Oh, my God. So good. I could pee myself.
Come, husk your limbs to my floor. Bones, sucking stones, a coming storm. Under the lights you went, chemical ashes head out. Heart on a diamond thread, fennel lashes wet down. hearts we went, wearing our charms we bled out. Fin on the lashes wet, heart on a diamond thread. You're making me sweat, sweat, sweat my love down deep into your bones. You're making me sweat, sweat, sweat my heart down deep into your soul. I can't take it. Sweat, sweat, sweat my love down deep into your bones. You're making me sweat, sweat, sweat my heart down deep into your soul. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Groupies have feelings too. Billie Eilish. Beats one.
Oh, I was in the dark age, searching for the ones in my mind. I'm so far away, but I hit the ground running. Steady as you go, I don't mind. I'm still here today, all spouting hymns and balls and and forever talking when it ain't so kind. But it feels like forever on the road when your mind turns to fiction. Now it took a long way. Now I was in the heat. I'm so far away, but it feels like forever on the road when your mind turns to fiction. Oh, nudging the ghosts from the skull in a night without sleep. Vibration comes first to the heart and last to the feet, spouting hymns and buzzing round, and forever talking when it ain't so kind. But it feels like forever when your mind turns to fiction.
What's up, guys? It's Billie Eilish. We're here at Beats One, and this is my playlist that is the feeling of damage for damaged people.
Billy, yesterday, by the way, to everyone else in the room, we were writing, and Billy was looking at photos of Hillary Clinton. I don't really know why. And she was like, wait a minute. Hillary Clinton's Bill Clinton's sister, right?
I swear to God,
Oh, we believe you.
I thought Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton were siblings.
And she was like, I thought it was
last night.
tight that they were both in the White House.
Nah, I was like, this is so fucking sick that two siblings are in the White House together. Like, they must feel like they run the world. He was president, and then she ran for president. I was like, that's fucking sick. Like, how many years in between them being president and not being president?
Well, Hillary's still not president.
That's what I know, but that's what I said. I'm saying, okay, but anyway.
Well, he was impeached.
I thought it was
He didn't
fucking
serve a full
sick
term.
that two siblings were in the White House together, and he was the president, she was almost the president, and then I looked up Monica Lewinsky, and the only things that you see when you look up her name is just like scandal with her, and I feel bad. I'm like, that's so sad. Like, she was just trying to give him a good time, and like, I don't know. But I didn't know why it was such a huge deal. My mom was shaking out of laughter, but I didn't know why it was such a big deal that she gave him I just was like, what is the problem? Like, people should be able to be pleasured. And then I was like, oh, he was married to Hillary Clinton, not his sister. So, yes. Anyway, moving on. Thank you.
New York, I love you, but you're bringing me down. New York, I love you, but you're bringing me down. Like a rat in a cage, pulling minimum wage. New York, I love you, but you're bringing me down. New York, you're safer, and you're wasting my time. Our records all show you were filthy but fine. But they shuttered your stores when you opened the doors to the cops who were bored once they'd run out of crime. New York, you're perfect, oh please don't change a thing. Your mild billionaire mayor's now convinced he's a king, and so the boring collect, I mean all disrespect. In the neighborhood bars I'd once dreamt I would drink. New York, I love you, but you're freaking me out. There's a ton of the twist, but we're fresh out of shout. Like a death in the hall that you hear through your wall. New York, I love you, but you're freaking me out. New York, I love you, but you're bringing me down. New York, I love you, but you're bringing me down. Like a death of the heart. Jesus, where do I start? But you're still the one pool where I'd happily drown. And oh, take me off your mailing list for kids who think it still exists. Yes, for those who think it still exists. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong, and just maybe you're right. Somebody there for you, and you'll never be alone. But maybe she's wrong, and maybe I'm right, and just maybe she's wrong. Maybe she's wrong, and maybe I'm right, and if so, here's this.
about to play Station by Lapsley, which, note, if that song did not exist, Ocean Eyes would not exist. Therefore, I would not be here today.
I could walk at you. I could walk at you.
Two for the taking, you can have
I could walk at you.
once if you make a saying that's gonna drive you back down the roads and the streets and the pavement. Two for the taking, you can
I
have
could walk at you.
once if you make a saying that's gonna drive you back down the roads and the streets and the pavement. Stamping your ground on the road, star-shaped
Star-shaped hearts. I could walk at you. Star-shaped hearts. La 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 la. Star-shaped hearts. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Well, I will ring you up, say I want
I
you.
could walk at you.
Trap back, stop, say I never wanted that. It's just inevitable distance. Twisted bitterness, I give her too much, she'll be. Well, I will ring you up, say I want
I
you.
could walk at you.
Trap back, stop, say I never wanted that. It's just inevitable distance. Twisted bitterness, I give her too much, she'll be. Two for the taking, you can
I
have
could walk at you.
once if you make a saying that's gonna drive you back down the roads and the streets and the pavement. Stamping your ground on the road, star-shaped
Star-shaped hearts. I could walk at you. Star-shaped hearts. La 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 la. Star-shaped hearts. La 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 la. La 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 la. 'Cause I could walk you back to the station.
Back, chop,
Don't
back,
come
stop,
out
say
of
I never
frustration.
wanted that. It's
'Cause I
just
could walk
inevitable
you back to
distance.
the station.
Twisted bitterness, I give her too much, she'll be.
Yo, my manager Danny, who's sitting on the floor right now, like a little baby, showed me the next song I'm gonna play. This is Places We Won't Walk by Bruno Major. Honestly, song changed my life. I don't know how, but it did. When I hear it, and another song I'm gonna play later called Quarrel by Moses Sumney, those two songs just sound like Singapore, because I went to Singapore like 2.5 months ago on tour, and when I hear those two songs, I just hear the way Singapore feels and smells and looks, and
Which is beautiful and good.
and hot as dookie.
Very humid, yeah.
And clean. Yo, you can't spit in Singapore. You can't chew gum in Singapore. You can't swear.
Yeah.
You can't even leave the toilet seat up.
We obviously haven't spent like a
Phineas.
year
Ass.
there. But Singapore looks like kind of half empty all the time.
Always.
Which is so cool. Everywhere should look half empty.
It's so beautiful. Singapore is beautiful, but Places We Won't Walk by Bruno Major, thanks to Danny Ruckerson, bitch.
There's your producer tag, Danny. Danny Ruckerson, bitch.
Sunlight dances off the leaves. Birds of red color the trees. Flowers filled with buzzing bees. And places we won't walk. Neon lights shine bold and bright. Buildings grow to dizzying heights. People come alive at night. And places we won't walk. Children cry and laugh and play. places we won't walk. Family look on in awe. Petals decorate the floor. Waves gently stroke the shore. And places we won't walk. Children cry and laugh and play. Slowly air will turn to grey. We will smile to end each day. In places we won't walk.
And on the same note, I'm gonna play a song called Quarrel by Moses Sumney, who's, again, one of my favorite artists right now. And I met him a couple months ago because we did the Laneway tour across Australia with him and like a bunch of other artists. That it was like very surreal to do that whole experience, because it was like Moses Sumney, who I just look up to as a god, sort of. Like, not like you're a god. Like, I think of him as like a godlike figure. When he walks by, I'm just like, oh my God.
You know how when you think of a person, you imagine like what you're wearing, and it's usually whatever you've seen them wear the most. You know what I mean? Like if somebody wears a, blue hat a lot, you think of them in the blue hat. I think of Moses Sumney floating.
For sure.
Always. Yeah.
I mean,
Not
his
sure he
butt is
doesn't.
huge. I'm sure his butt could make him float.
It's buoyant.
That's like a balloon. Anyway, Moses Sumney is, I feel like, I just think like what goes on inside his head is out of this world somehow.
Pretty crazy.
And he's the nicest dude, and he's just so talented. It's insane. So when I hear this song, I just think of Singapore once again, more than the other one. The other one just sounds like being sad in Singapore, but this one just sounds like Singapore as a whole. So beautiful. I can't even express to you how good Moses Sumney is. Oh my God. All right.
He who asks for much has much.
You hear that squeaky sound?
To give.
I think that's so sick.
I don't ask for much.
It's the kind of thing that like I want to know what it is, but I never want to find out what it is. You feel like that? You know what I mean? Like I wonder what it is, but I don't want to. Don't tell me.
as I am the other. We cannot be lovers, long as I am the other.
Groupies have feelings too. Billie Eilish.
That bitch is hot.
Beats one.
Winter, we got carried away over on the rooftops. Let's get married. All summer, we just hurried. So come over, just be patient and don't worry. So come over, just be patient and don't worry. So come over, just be patient and don't worry. And don't worry.
I feel like the next one is gonna come as a surprise to people for what I like and what I've listened to and drawn inspiration from. But it's Cage the Elephant, which I don't know why people are like, whoa, you like Cage? Like, they're fly. Like, they have some material that's just like insane. And
Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
yo, ain't no rest in one ear.
Always
like,
Something.
Oh my God.
It's really good.
But this is Shake Me Down by Cage the Elephant, which when I hear it now, it sounds like a certain thing that happened in my life that I won't talk about, but it just sounds like the exact feeling of it and it doesn't even sound like a song to me. It just sounds like the way it feels. And I'll keep my eyes fixed on the sun is like the hook. And I think that's crazy. That is just, oh my God. This song destroys me every time I hear it.
If you listen to this song and you're not air drumming every time that
I know.
you have no soul.
You're
or
not a
rhythm.
human. All right, this is Shake Me Down by Cage the Elephant.
Shake me down. Not a lot of people left around, but who knows now? Softly laying on the ground. Ooh. Not a lot of people left around. Ooh. Ooh. In my life, I've seen people walk into the sea just to find memories plagued by constant misery. shake me down. Not a lot of people left around.
Okay, so the other day, oh God, I think it was I don't know, I was on tour at some point in the past, like recently. Not the other day, but maybe it was. I have no
idea where we were?
No idea where we were. I was with my friend Drew, and we were in the back of the bus.
It was like 2 months ago.
No, it wasn't.
You were with your friend Drew, yeah.
A month ago?
Yeah, at least a month ago.
Okay, well, anyway, we were in the back of the bus, and Drew is one of the closest people to me, and means so much to me. And like, we both show each other a lot of new music all the time, and she has such good taste, and I think she likes my taste, and we just sort of share every single thing we find because we both really like finding new music. And the stuff she listens to is basically in the realm of all the stuff I'm playing today, which is just like a feeling. You know, it sounds like a feeling more than just it's a song. And I was just playing her stuff, and we were just laying there completely in the dark and not talking, and we were just listening to music and being sort of in the moment. And I played Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap, which I feel like when I think of it, it's like, oh, Hide and Seek. Like, it's such a known song in my life. And I honestly don't think that it's that known in everybody else's life. I don't think it's really a classic. I think parts of it are, like, definitely the part where she says, what you say. I think that was, like, I remember that being in, like, a bunch of Vines when I was growing up and stuff. But
if it's in Vine, it's a classic.
Honestly. But the thing is that Drew hadn't really heard the whole song, and she was just like, oh, that part is from this song. And I just thought that was such a huge deal because it's been such a sort of big part of my life, this whole song, and Imogen Heap as an artist and as a person, and I've gotten so much inspiration from her. But Drew told me after I played it, she said, I was sitting there and I was listening to that, and I thought that was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life. And I was just like, ha, 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 I played your song you liked, which is like always a good feeling, especially when it's people that you like their taste, which is like a huge deal. And she'd heard it before, but I think it was the first time she really sat down and listened to it. So I'm going to play it, and I need you guys to listen fully. Just, I don't know, digest it somehow. Yeah, this is Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap.
The breakup song of all breakup songs.
What the hell is going on? The dust has only just begun to fall. Crop circles in the carpet, sinking feeling. Spin me round again and rub my eyes. This can't be happening when busy streets, a mess with people, would stop to hold their heads heavy. Hide and seek, trains and sewing machines. All those years, they were here first. Oily marks appear on walls where pleasure moments hung before the takeover, the sweeping insensitivity of this still life. Hide and seek, trains and sorry.
what you say. That you only meant well, cause you did, what you say. That it's all for the best, cause it is what you say. That it's just what we need, and you decided this, what you say. What did she say? Some notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper, I got speak, no feeling, no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Some notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper, I got speak, no feeling, no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care, you don't care a bit. 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 You don't care a bit.
This next song is sort of reminiscent of Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap. It's a Bon Iver song from his album 22 A Million. And I feel like I've probably listened to this song every day in 2018.
For sure you have.
It's so satisfying. And his vocal performance is like so emotional and interesting. And similarly to what Billy was saying about the sound in the background of the Moses Sumney song, I don't really have a vested interest in finding out how he made this song. I like the way it is. It's sort of like a magic trick. It's better to not have it revealed to you. It's an easy listen. It's like 2 minutes long.
And also I think I'd say about this song and Hide and Seek, which are definitely in the same realm, that they have so many parts of the song that are like completely could be a different song. Like
totally.
Every single section is like a different verse. And like I think that's so sick because obviously there are a lot of different ways to write music, but you know, the common one is like a verse and then a second verse and then maybe a pre-chorus and then a chorus and then another verse and then a pre-chorus and then a chorus and then whatever. And what I think is really sick about Creeks by Bon Iver and Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap is that it's just thoughts going into a body of work.
Sort of abstract poetry. It doesn't really have a clear narrative in a wonderful way.
I love it. It's so much more than what it is.
Down along the creek.
All right, here we go.
Down along the creek.
So good.
I remember something.
It's so good.
Heard the heron hurried away. When first I breached that last Sunday. Ooh. Low moon down the yellow road. I remember something. That leaving wasn't easy, no, that heaving in my rise. And it's certain that it's evening, that it's now is not the time. Ooh. Toiling with your blood. I remember something. And being rushing, kissing on a night, second to last. Finding both your hands if second sun came past the glass. And oh, I know it felt right, I had you in my grasp. Oh, then how we gonna cry? 'Cause it once might not mean something. Love a second glance, it is not something that we need. Honey, understand that I have been left here in the reeds. But all I'm trying to do is get my feet up from the creek. And I see you. Turn around, you're my A-team. Turn around, now you're my A-team. Go! Damn, turn around, now you're my A-team.
Groupies have feelings too. Beats one.
Everything's alone, it's just the way I left. I can't even trace where this other life began. Driving down the same old street. Sometimes I forget to breathe, but you won't ever hear me sing this one again. Far back in my memory, I hear your words, but somehow someone's poisoned me and now they're cursed. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, I would never let you go. The only way it worked is if I were provoked. Ooh, you had control. Ooh, so long ago. As hard as you can try, this heart of mine won't break. Go ahead and knock me down, there's so much I can take. I know that you wish me well, but darling, I can never tell. It's tricky when your love is just some cry for help. Ooh, you had control. Ooh, so long ago. Ooh, you had control. Ooh, so long ago. Our pieces lingering in my head, like rotten leaves. You're choking me with the stench, and now I see so far down this road ahead. It doesn't mean whatever the hell we said. Rain is falling here on this other side of town. I'm sure that it's clear wherever you are right now. Say you don't believe in me, just so I can finally leave. 'Cause you're the only thing that's keeping me around. Ooh, you had control. Ooh, so long ago. Ooh, you had control. Ooh, so long ago.
This is Groupies Have Feelings 2, episode 2. The first episode was basically just the hypest I could be, which was basically like what my groupies, if I had groupies, what they hear if they were with me 24/7. And then this one is sort of the other side of that, I guess, which is just being neglected and being sort of left as nothing, sort of thought of as just there to, pleasure someone else or to please someone else. And I feel like that's not fair at all. And so this episode is the feeling of damage and sort of everything that goes into that, whether it's a sad song in this playlist or a love song, but it's still got sort of the same feeling, because I 100% think that heartbreak and love, the most powerful feelings you can feel when you're heartbroken and then the most powerful feelings you can feel when you're in love are exactly the same feeling. I completely think that, and I'm sort of touching on that base and trying to show everybody some new music and make them feel sad. Today is the sad mood, so get in it with me.
Rock me real slowly.
drooling over you. The things you do. The things you do. The things you do. The things you do.
Bros, in the next song I'm gonna play is by Daughter and it's called Smother. And at the end of the song, she says, I sometimes wish I stayed inside my mother.
I saw her do that live at the Will Turn.
Bro!
Yeah. That's crazy.
Bro!
I saw her.
That's bro!
Yeah.
I sometimes wish I stayed inside my mother, never to come out. Anyway, keep talking.
I saw her do that. I saw her do this. Well, her. I saw the band do this at the Will Turn, and they got to that line, and the entire Will Turn went at the same time. It was really crazy.
Oh my God. All right. Smother by Daughter.
I'm wasted losing time. I'm a foolish, fragile spine. I want all that is not mine. I want him, but we're not right. In the darkness I will meet my creators, and they will all agree that I'm a suffocator. I should go now quietly. For my bones have found a place to lie down and sleep, where all my layers can become reeds, all my limbs can become trees, all my children can become me. What a mess I leave to follow, to follow, to follow, to follow. In the darkness I will meet my creators. They will all agree I'm a suffocator, suffocator, suffocator. Oh Lord, I'm sorry if I smothered you. I'm sorry if I smothered you. I sometimes wish I'd stayed inside my mother. Never to come out.
Yo, groupies have feelings too. Fucko.
I won't keep watching you dance around in your smoke and flicker out. You're not the light I used to know. I don't believe in safety nets. Stronger love that make it alright to let go. You gotta hold on. Oh, it's gonna slip, slip, slip through your slip, slip, slip through your head. Oh, it's gonna slip, slip, slip through your slip, slip, slip through your head. Oh, it's gonna slip, slip, slip through your slip, slip, slip through your head. What's the matter? You don't have enough rain to make up your storm. Ooh, what you look so sad for? Where's the light I used to know? Oh, it's gonna slip, slip, slip through your slip, slip, slip through your head. gonna slip, slip, slip through your, slip, slip, slip through your hands. Oh, it's gonna slip, slip, slip through your, slip, slip, slip through your hands. Oh, it's gonna slip, slip, slip through your, slip, slip, slip through your hands.
Groupies have feelings too. Beats one.
La La Land, but I find myself listening to a lot of instrumentals, which is weird because when I was younger, I hated instrumentals. So just like the idea of a song without a person singing was like so, it just pissed me off when I was younger. But as I've sort of grown up and like done music, I guess, and just been in music in any way I can, like it's just more and more beautiful to me the more I hear it and the more I learn and the more I whatever. And so I'm like huge on soundtracks to stuff.
The Thomas Newman soundtrack, especially, I feel like you play a lot. For
oh yeah,
American
oh my god,
Beauty.
All the time. I put that in this.
Thomas
playlist
Newman
too,
is a
and
G. He did the soundtrack to Series of Unfortunate Events too. Oh my god,
Yeah.
so good.
No, I mean Thomas Newman is like one of those people that just like, oh, I forgot to put a song in this playlist, but I'm gonna add it. It's called Any Other Name by Thomas Newman from American Beauty, and I've never even seen American Beauty, and I've listened to that whole album, which is all instrumental for, you know, like years now when I've never even seen the movie, which is whack because I feel like it's like a very visual movie and I feel like I would love it, but like I haven't seen it because I ain't got no time.
I bet this is the first time anyone's called Thomas Newman a G.
Did I?
I did.
So coming back to the soundtrack vibe that I was talking about
Soundtrack
earlier.
to my funeral, yeah.
Like soundtracks get lost in the background always. Like I didn't notice what was playing in the background until I had a song playing in the background, you know, and that was huge. And the song I'm about to play is from the soundtrack to a movie called Room, which is the most heartbreaking movie, and it's about a girl who was abducted at 17 by a dude who just said like his dog was sick or something and asked for help, and he abducted her and kept her in, what was it?
His shed garage.
Kept her
area.
in his shed for 7 years.
Yeah.
And after 2 years or 3 years or something, she got pregnant because of him and had a baby. And the kid basically grew up in a shed, and the only way she could like possibly raise him to like not be an insane person was to tell him that that room is all that there is in life, because he's never seen the outdoors. He can't see the outdoors. Like the guy who...
Or she didn't think they'd ever get out.
Yeah, of course, which is like horrible and terrifying. And I think it's based on a true story, which is just, I can't even possibly imagine. And that's a year older than me. And It's insane. So
That movie is harrowing.
the movie is incredible
Yeah.
and just like painful to watch.
It's a painful movie to watch, but I feel like I've seen it 5 or 6 times because every time anyone goes like, I haven't seen that movie, I'm like, okay. And
We watch
I put
it.
it on.
Yeah, it's a beautiful movie and the soundtrack is incredible. And this is a song from it called Ma's Photos, which I think is just so beautiful. And really the whole soundtrack is beautiful and the whole movie is beautiful, so you should watch it and listen to it. But here's one that I really like. Well, hey guys, it's Billie Eilish. We're back with Groupies Have Feelings Too, episode 2, the feeling of damage and heartbreak and misery and depression. So I'm here to make you feel bad. So yeah, I just want to show everyone what I like and what I don't. Not what I don't, just what I like. That's it. We're just, yep, okay.
Those innocent eyes, that smile on your face makes it easy to trust you. If they only knew the girl with the tattoo, like I do. Doing what you're doing just to get to where you're going. Yeah, I see it, baby. Just don't lose yourself along the way. No, 'cause you're doing what you're doing just to get to where you're going. And I see it, baby. Ain't too many of us gonna have to say I do, 'cause I knew the girl with the tattoo. Yeah. Oh yeah, I knew the girl with the tattoo. I used to know.
Funeral. What do we even say about this one?
I think this is one of those songs I loved the first time I heard it. And I think
me
a lot
too.
of that has to do with just how much the lyrics grab you. I think some of my favorite songs ever were like a fifth listen song. You hear it 5 times and you're like, damn, actually this is the best. This is one of those songs I remember hearing. And I remember we went to see her live and she did this song. And the album was, I think, a year away at that point. And man, I just thought this song was amazing immediately. I'm so glad it's out now.
This song is just like, it's one of those songs like what you just said. It's just like the lyrics are just, they just like hit you. Like they punch you in the face, these lyrics of this song. And what I love about Phoebe is that all her songs are just her talking, basically, it feels like. And everything she says is just exactly what she's thinking. And I just think that's really sick. And this whole song is something that I really relate to because it's not, I mean, the whole song is basically about, I mean, you'll listen to it. I don't have to explain it. But the premise of it is that she's incredibly sad all the time for pretty much no reason. And I think that really resonates with me because it's like, I feel like I've always been sort of a person that's just like
melancholic
always, and then sometimes I'm not. It's like some people, it's like most people, I feel like it's like, you know, they're happy and then that's sort of their personalities. They're sort of a cheerful person and then they have days when they feel like this or like that. But I feel like mine's the opposite, whereas I'm a human being who is down, who is blue. And Phoebe talks about that, and the whole song is about something really tragic that happens, but then that didn't happen to her, and then she still feels like this, and she's like, why the do I feel like this? I have a good life, and I have people around me, and everyone's alive, and I still feel like this, and I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to, which is something I feel a lot, which is like, sometimes when you feel completely horrible, you feel like you don't deserve to because you have a lot of things people don't have, but it's like pain is all relative, so you can feel anything, and you can have any sort of life, and it doesn't matter if it's more or less than anybody else. Pain is all relative, and it's all the same, really. It's just different situations, and this song is just a piece of art.
I'm singing at a funeral tomorrow for a kid a year older than me, and I've been talking to his dad. It makes me so sad when I think too much about it. I can't breathe. And I have this dream where I'm screaming underwater while my friends are waving from the shore. And I don't need you to tell me what that means. I don't believe in that stuff anymore. Jesus Christ, I'm so blue all the time, and that's just how I feel. Always have, and I always will. I always have and always will. A friend I call when I've bored myself to tears, and we talk until we think we might just kill ourselves, but then we laugh until it disappears. And last night I blacked out in my car, and I woke up in my childhood bed, wishing I was someone else, feeling sorry for myself when I remembered someone's kid is dead. Jesus Christ, I'm so blue all the time, and that's just how I feel. Always have, and I always will. I always have and always will. And it's 4 a.m. again, and I'm doing nothing. Again.
has like dreams about screaming underwater and her friends are waving from the shore. And I don't need you to tell me what that means.
I don't believe.
I don't believe in that stuff anymore, which I think is so sick because I feel like so many people try to come up with excuses for why it's like this and why it's like that, and it's like, to an extent, I get that you're trying to make me feel better by saying everything happens for a reason, but bro.
A friend of mine actually literally just texted me right before we got here. I had a dream that we went to Disneyland and we had like a lot of car trouble on our way to Disneyland. And I wrote back like, that's so random. And she wrote back like, I'm not trying to unpack it, but we should go to Disneyland sometime. I was like, yeah, good point. Like, you don't have to overanalyze everything. Dreams
it's
are
true.
weird.
Dreams mean nothing or they mean something. Like, it's all up to you.
Yeah.
It's all up to you for what you want them to mean. Realistically, if you have a dream that the world ends, the world is not going to fucking end, dude. I will say, though, that some of my dreams have happened and then the next day it comes true, but that's horrible and terrifying. So I'm just pretending that that's not happening. But just like everything happens it's like, okay, if my mom dies right now and somebody
Christ.
says everything happens for a reason, really? Okay, sick. My mom is alive and well and my best friend, and she is not gonna die, and it's not gonna be for a reason if she dies. Good Lord, stop coming up with excuses. You can make yourself feel better. Okay, this is stupid. You can, you know what, make yourself feel better however the fuck you want. If you want to pretend that something means something because of blah and it's a sign and it's whatever, go ahead if that makes you have hope.
You also don't have to make yourself feel better.
But
just be sad.
Yeah, right? Gosh.
I'm sorry. 2 words I always think after you're gone. When I realize I was acting all wrong, so selfish. 2 words that could describe actions of mine. When patience isn't short supply, we don't need to say goodbye. We don't need to fight and cry. We could hold each other tight tonight. We're so helpless. We're slaves to our impulses. We're afraid of our emotions. No one knows where the shore is. We're divided by the oceans, and the only thing I know is that the answer isn't for us. No, the answer isn't for us. I'm sorry. 2 words I always think. Oh, after you're gone, when I realized I was acting all wrong. We don't need to say goodbye. We don't need to fight and cry. No, we could hold each other tight
This is music that I f***ing like, okay? Groupies have feelings too. Duh.
Which one? Woke up alone in this hotel room. Play ask myself, where were you? Fell back to sleep, I got drunk by noon. I've never felt less cool. We haven't spoke since you went away. Comfortable silence is so overrated. Why won't you ever be the first one to break? Even the phone misses your call. By the way, I saw your friend that you know from work. He said you feel just fine. I see you gave him my old t-shirt, more of what was once mine. I see it's written, it's all over his face. Comfortable silence is so overrated. Why won't you ever say what you wanna say? Even my phone misses your call. By the way, maybe one day you'll call me and tell me that you're sorry too. Maybe one day you'll call me and tell me that you're sorry too. Maybe one day you'll call me and tell me that you're sorry too. But you never do. Woke up the girl who looked just like you. I almost said your name. We haven't spoke since you went away. Comfortable silence is so overrated. Why won't you ever say what you wanna say? Even my phone misses your call. We haven't spoke since you went away. Comfortable silence is so overrated. Why won't you ever say what you wanna say? Even my phone misses your call. By the way.
All right, so I've sort of tried to make every single playlist that I have for this show have only one song from each artist. So I try not to like double up any artist and whatever. But with this one, Corbin and Bobby Raps. Corbin is Spooky Black if nobody knows, but Corbin and Bobby Raps. I could not help it. I just was like, it's too good. And I have two songs. One of them is Bobby Raps and Corbin, and the other one is just Spooky Black, which is Corbin. And the one with Bobby Raps is a song called Welcome to the Hell Zone, which I actually played when I was here with Charlie XCX on her Beats One show, The Candy Shop. But I had to bring it back because if you listen to it, I played it for Mom yesterday, like for the billionth time, and I was just like, doesn't this sound like my depression? And she was like, yep. It just sounds like every single... I honestly can't even put words to it, but I think this song has been like the closest to me, and I think the lyrics are incredible. Oh my God, incredible. And the delivery of Corbin's verse in the end, because basically the whole first half of the song is Bobby Raps and him just being a G, and then Corbin comes in with just the most melancholy sounding voice, and everything he says is just so powerful, and I can't even tell you how much they mean to me. But in the second half of Corbin's verse, he says, "You could help me if your aim is pure, but there's no medicine you know the cure." And even though that's so sort of simple, it's so strong. Because you know what that means. Like, everybody knows what he's saying in that sentence. And he doesn't have to say anything else. He's just, saying the feeling that he feels, sort of. And I think that's really interesting.
Laughing in the face of death. Higher than a space cadet, aspire to greater steps. Kill the game, I arrived just to pay respect. All that talking that you do is cheap, you ain't making sense. breaking bread. Boy, you couldn't break a thread. Making threats, boy, you couldn't make a friend. Take offense over something someone says you said. You get slept, make your bed, no escape, save your breath. Okay, what's next? These boys hardly harder. I'm like a modern Charlie Parker mixed with Alibaba. Leave these kids more fucked up than that Molly got them. Like a little scrappy song, you don't want no problems. Sigh oddly, then reply calmly. Lie to me, then rely on me. The day's gone, this is afterlight. But I'm like an old school singer, I'm glad it's night. Corbin asked me if I'm scared of dying. More I think about it, I'm kind of excited. Maybe that's because my mind is sick and demented. But death ain't shit but a new adventure. Death ain't shit but a new adventure.
You don't see, but I've been holding back. Tempted to do offended all of that. You can help me if your aim is pure, but there's no medicine, you know the cure. And I could be low, but I faith, it's my fate. Oh, and I could be low. Why wait on? Ah!
So the other song I have that's Spooky Black Corbin is Take the Blame So I Don't Have To, which I feel like I've referenced in every interview I've ever had about titles that I really love and artists that I really love and just things that I just draw inspiration from. And with this song, when I found this song, it was like whenever I wanted to be creative or like make something or just feel something, I just played it. And immediately creativity just like popped out of every pore in my nose, bitch. And this song is so beautiful, so beautiful. I found it because I saw him live and I thought it was so beautiful when I saw it. So here we go.
Groupies have feelings too. Beats one.
Leave a light on in the wild, 'cause I'm coming in a little blind, dreaming of a lighthouse in the woods, shining a little light to bring us back home. When to find you in the backyard, hiding behind our busy lives, we're dreaming of a lighthouse in the woods to help us get back into the world. Cause I know I've seen you before. Won't you shine a little on us now? Won't you shine a light in your own backyard? Won't you shine a light in your own
So that is it, everyone. I just want to thank you all for listening to my pain and all the different times in my life that I've felt a million different things, which everybody else has felt, you know? And I don't know, I just feel like everybody's felt everything. Like, you don't have to be a certain age to feel anything. You can not go through anything and still feel exactly the same way that someone does who's been through everything. And it's, as I said, it's all relative. So yeah, this sort of wraps up our little session. Now you guys know me a little bit better, and sort of, I'm basically just trying to show everyone that, I mean, I can't even give you all of the feelings that I have, but I'm sort of trying to give you pieces of each one. And, you know, the feeling of today and, you know, the last episode that we had, it's like completely different. And that's the thing, is like, you can't really have one thing that you like, you know, and especially with feelings, it's like there's nobody that feels one way for their whole life and never anything else. you're a sociopath if you are like that. So that's that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. It's fun for me because I sort of get to be more than I am, or all that I am, but nobody really knows. So, I mean, if you keep listening, you'll hear many, many more feelings. This last time it was fucking crazy, and today it was fucking sad, and next week it'll be, or in 2 weeks it'll be in something else, and then weeks after that it'll be in something else, and then it'll just keep going.
Totally. You're multifaceted, Billie.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know what that means. Sounds like a word for like a penis. Flaccid? Wait, what'd you say?
I called you multifaceted.
Oh. Well, there it is.
Like a diamond.
Whoa, like a diamond?
Mm-hmm.
Phineas is comparing me to a diamond, y'all. That's wild.
Billie Eilish. Groupies have feelings too. Beat.